Hi YouTube. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm a mystery shopper. Well, really I do a little bit of everything to make a living. I chose to live a simple life because I had a dream and a goal to move to Thailand, and I finally realized my dream. I'm in Thailand and I've been here for really just a little while, but I wanted to share my experience of what it's like to be African American and female in Thailand. Okay, first let me say that Thai people generally are very kind, uh, very kind people. They go the extra mile for you, and it's not a facade. It's not just something that they put on to make a sale. Many times they've helped me when they had no personal gain. Um, so I found them to treat me with a lot of kindness, a lot of care. I haven't felt out of place. I will say that when I walk around the streets, many times people stare and they're really kind of amazed because they don't see African Americans here very often. But it's not a rude stare. It's just different. And I relate that to being in the United States and you see somebody from maybe Saudi Arabia and they have their dress on. To us that might be really foreign and we might stare. You know, we don't mean to be rude, and I know they don't mean to be rude because they're not rude people, but I do get a lot of that. However, when I'm dealing with people one-on-one, they've really gone out of their way for me. I haven't felt like I'm isolated or that I had no problem when it came to getting my apartment, when it comes to getting fair treatment, when I go into stores and things like that. I've just really generally felt accepted. Now the funny thing is that you'll see non-Thai people here, whether they're Americans or from somewhere else, and they generally won't speak to you. And I just thought that was kind of odd because you're in this country and you don't see anybody that looks like you, and finally you see somebody and they just walk right past you and won't even look at you. So I thought that was kind of odd, but it's just the way it tends to be over here. But as far as being African American, being female in Southeast Asia, I can honestly say that I've been treated with a lot of kindness. I feel like I've made friends with people, and it's funny because people who speak less English seem like I've been able to make friends with them more than some people who tend to know English. I don't know why that is, but you don't really have to speak the same language. You can reach out to each other. So anyway, now to be honest with you, I've only been here for about 2 weeks, but in that time I've been in airports, I've been in train stations, I've been in bus stations, I've dealt with taxi drivers, I've dealt with tuk-tuk drivers, I've been in shops, I've dealt with food street vendors, I've been in malls. So I've come across Thai people in all different walks of life, from rich to poor, and I formed a few opinions of what I feel like or how I perceive I'm treated. And so I'd like to share that information with you. I honestly believe that if you are a positive person, you tend to draw positivity toward yourself. I know that in my journey here, it was a long journey, long flight. I took many different forms of transportation to get here. And there was times when I was irritable and I wasn't always myself. But really, if you're a positive person and you try to spread positive things to the people around you, you tend to draw positive people in your life, and you tend to have more positive experiences regardless of race or sex or whatever the situation may be. I just wanted to add that I'm not going to say that I haven't had any negative experiences at all. I mean, just like anywhere else, you come across good people and friendly people and not so friendly. The worst experience I probably had was somebody in a convenience store that seemed to have an attitude, but even at that, They assisted me. They were respectful. They did what they needed to do, just maybe had a negative attitude, but it wasn't anything that affected me in my life. I can't say that, as time goes by that won't happen, but just like any place else, you're going to have good people and bad people in your life. My overall experience, though, has been very positive, and that's the main thing I wanted to share. There's so much more that I can share with you about Thailand, such as how to find cheap housing, what kind of hair products are there, and what's the food like. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you next time.